Good afternoon. I would like to recognize our chaplain of the day, Pastor Dr. Linda Willis of New Life of Memphis, invited by Councilwoman Green. Would you please lead us in prayer?
Thank you for this opportunity to pray over you, council members, and to open this meeting. Would you bow your heads for this moment of prayer? Gracious God, we bow our heads in gratitude for the great city of Memphis. Thank you for its people, its neighborhoods, churches, schools, businesses, and all those who sustain it on a daily basis. Today, I lift up this city council, those who are entrusted with the responsibility to guide and govern. I pray that you will direct their hearts and minds, granting them the wisdom to make sound decisions on matters that impact us all. Fill them with knowledge tempered with mercy and grace, so they may fulfill their purpose with integrity and compassion. Give them a spirit of unity as they work together and collaborate with our mayor and other elected officials, striving collectively to help this city reach its fullest potential. Bless not only their work, but also bless their individual lives and the lives of their families as they serve this city faithfully. We love Memphis, and today we speak life over her. We call her great. We call her innovative. We call her prosperous. We declare that Memphis is attracting new people and businesses eager to make a positive contribution. We proclaim your strength, power, and love flowing into every corner of our city. And we declare that peace will abound and prevail in every neighborhood. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you for praying with us and over us today. Councilwoman Green, you are recognized.
Thank you. Yes, please stand, Pastor Williams. I am so thrilled to welcome Pastor Dr. Linda Willis today as we celebrate Black History Month. That was a beautiful prayer, and it was a wonderful thought about Memphis, and I hope we all take that in our heart. I'm here to present to you today in recognition of a life of exemplary qualities, outstanding service to the city, meritorious involvement in humanitarian affairs, and demonstrated concern for the governmental process. You have been appointed the chaplain of the day of Memphis City Council. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Green. Madam Comptroller, would you please call the roll?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Councilmember Carlisle. Cooper Sutton. Present. Easter Thomas. Present. Ford. Green. Present. Logan. Present. Spinoza. Here. Smiley. Walker. Present. Warren. Present. Swearingen Washington. Present. White. Present. Chairman Canale.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. I believe Vice Chair Swearingen Washington has read the minutes from our January 21st, 2025 meeting.
Thank you, Chairman Canale. I have reviewed the minutes and find them to be in order. I move for the adoption of the January 21, 2025 meeting minutes. Madam Controller, if I could do it electronically, please.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Minutes were moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Spinoza. Seeing no members in the queue, colleagues, please cast your votes for the meeting minutes.
Carlisle, yes. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Vice Chair Swearingen Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Welcome, colleagues, members of the public, administration, to the February 4th, 2025 regular meeting of the Memphis City Council. Meetings of the council shall be conducted in an orderly manner to ensure the public has full opportunity to be heard and the deliberate process of the council is retained at all times. Sergeant at Arms, if you'd please raise your hand, has meeting agendas available up front as well as comment request cards for meetings of the members of the public wishing to be heard on a specific item. All those wishing to speak on an item must turn in their comment card to the Sergeant at Arms before the item is called. If you're not here to speak on a specific item, you can note your request to give general comment at the end of the meeting. As chair, I will only recognize citizens that properly register to speak by submitting a completed comment request card to the Sergeant at Arms. Members of the audience and persons addressing the council will not be permitted to engage in gossip, make defamatory, personal, slanderous, or profane comments, or use abusive or vulgar language. The chairperson of the council may maintain order by giving any persons who are in violation of the stated rules of decorum a warning to cease any violative conduct in order to leave the council's chambers, or by giving an order for security personnel to remove any disruptive person in the council's chambers who refuses to leave voluntarily. These rules are posted on the doors as you enter the chamber and as you pick up comment cards. Item number 3 on the regular agenda will be held until February 18, 2025. Item number 31 will be held until August 5th, 2025. Councilwoman Walker, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we open our first meeting of Black History Month 2025, I would like to briefly reflect on a day in recent history. On Monday, January 21st, 1991, it was the King holiday, and I was attending a program at the historic Claiborne Temple, where Harold Ford Sr. issued a challenge to Dr. Willing Harrington to run for the mayor of Memphis. On this day, it was also the first time that I heard our guest vocalist render a very inspiring and creative version of Lift Every Voice and Sing. That was 34 years ago, and I have yet to hear another performance that comes close to hers. I would like to invite to the microphone Mrs. Anise Robinson to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Black National Anthem. Ms. Robinson currently serves as the Neighborhood Resource Coordinator in the Office of Mayor Paul Young. Enjoy.
I'll stand, please. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoices rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun. us march on till victory is won. God of our wearies, God, oh my God, my God, my God, my God, of our wearies, God of our silence is thou who hast brought us thus far on the way. Thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in thy path. In thy path we pray, lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee, shadowed beneath thy hand. May we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land. Praise God.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being with us today. Madam Comptroller, would you please call item number 1?
Item number 1 is a resolution honoring Parker Nia Gordon for her outstanding accomplishments as an illustrator and character designer of children's literature. This resolution is sponsored by Councilwoman Swearingen Washington.
Madam Vice Chair, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. We are so excited to have an illustrator in our midst. This is the beautiful book that Parker Gordon has illustrated. It's a beautiful book, and she has partnered with Jason Tatum, and we know that he's a professional basketball player who played for the Boston Celtics, and he's also an Olympic gold medalist. And we are just so proud of your talent. It's no telling what in the world that you will continue to do, and we want to celebrate you. We're so excited to know you. Whereas the Memphis City Council profoundly honors individuals whose extraordinary talents enrich, inspire, and uplift our community. Parker Nia Gordon is most deserving of such distinction for her remarkable contributions as a distinguished illustrator and character developer. Whereas Parker Nia Gordon has made a significant impact in the literacy world, particularly in children's literature, bringing stories to life with her vibrant and imaginative artistry. Whereas throughout her work, Parker Nia Gordon has played a vital role in shaping narratives that reflect diversity, inclusion, and positive representation, ensuring that young readers see themselves in the stories that they cherish. Her artistic contributions have not only enriched the literacy experiences of children in Memphis, but have also extended far beyond, fostering a love for reading, creativity, and self-expression among young minds. Her illustrated book collaboration with NBA star Jason Tatum has received national recognition, being highlighted on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Good Morning America, USA Today, and featured in Sports Illustrated this past year, showcasing her talent on a grand stage. Whereas the Memphis City Council commends Parker Nia Gordon for her dedication to the arts and her commitment to empowering young readers through engaging and meaningful, beautiful illustrations. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Memphis City Council hereby recognizes and honors Parker Nia Gordon for her outstanding contributions as an illustrator and character developer, and extends its sincere appreciation for her work in shaping the future of children's literature, given by my hands under the great seal of the city of Memphis, this 4th day of February, 2025, Janice Swearingen Washington, Vice Chairwoman of the Memphis City Council. We are so proud of you. And we'll get a picture with the entire family after she says something. Come on, share some words with us. You've already inspired us, but come on.
Thank you, Memphis City Council, the amazing Ms. Washington. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to acknowledge my accomplishments. This is just the beginning, and I'm putting it out there. I'd like to thank my family tremendously for their incredible support from the time I got here, by the time I went to college, when I was a teacher. They've always supported me. As you can see, they're all right here for me. I thank God Most High for giving me this gift and the passion to dedicate what I love to do. And I want to thank, on Black History Month, my ancestors who fought and died to do what I'm able to do right now, and to live my dream as an illustrator. I don't have that much, but I just want to say thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I want to make not just my family proud, but Memphis proud, my community, and Black culture, to know that you can do whatever you want to do. I want to make everyone proud. Thank you so much.
You've already made us proud.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gordon. Congratulations. You definitely make this city proud. You are a bright, shining spot, and we are glad to have you as a Memphian. We're very proud of you. Madam Comptroller, please show that approved by acclamation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
As soon as the vice chair gets back up here, I'm going to ask you we're going to go to item 6 first. All right, Madam Comptroller, you can proceed. Item 6.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 6 is an ordinance amending ordinance number 5367 of the Code of Ordinances, City of Memphis, Tennessee, adopted on August 10th, 2010 as amended, known as the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, to delete a section of the White Station Residential Corridor Overlay up for third and final reading. This ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is RC 24-02. The ordinance number is 5925.
Madam Vice Chair, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Councilman Carlisle, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I need to disclose potential financial conflicts, so I'll be recusing from items 2, 4, and 6. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Colleagues, anybody want to see a presentation from DPD or hear from the applicant? Madam Comptroller, there we go. Colleagues, anything?
Mr. Chairman, if I may, we did amend this at P&Z committee, so I'd like to just note for the record that this is considered as amended.
Yeah, why don't you go through those amendments real quick?
I'll leave that for Mr. Whitehead because it seems like he's got it ready.
Mr. Whitehead, name and address, please.
Josh Whitehead, 275 Jefferson. The amendment on this particular case, this is the residential corridor removal. The original application was for both the north side of Wheelis and the south side of Wheelis. The amendment represents a deletion of the residential corridor only on the south side of Wheelis. And that will affect the caption, Mr. Chairman. Of the 3 parcels listed in your caption, only the last one ending with the number 8 is part of the amended application.
Thank you, Mr. Whitehead. Colleagues, if you would take note of the amendments made, seeing no other members in the queue, Madam Comptroller, please prepare the voting screens for item 6.
Carlisle recused. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Chairman Canale, yes. Please show Councilmember White as voting yes on item number 6.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us back to item 2.
Item number 2 is a resolution pursuant to Chapter 9.6 of the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, approving a planned development at the subject properties located on the south side of Sanderland Avenue and north side of Wheelis Drive and the southwest corner of White Station Road and Willis Drive. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is PD 24-14.
Madam Vice Chair, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation for this development near the Racquet Club, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
If we could also acknowledge that this was as amended, but the caption on this one is correct.
All right, Mr. Whitehead, do you have any comments? All right. You can prepare the voting screen, Madam Comptroller. Colleagues, please cast your votes.
Carlisle recused. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canale, yes.
That item passes. Please show Cooper Sutton as a yes as well.
Please show Cooper Sutton as voting yes, Ms. Tan.
And please call item 3, Madam Comptroller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 3, I have a hold on that. Is that not correct?
I'm sorry. Good catch. Please call item number 4.
That would be just fine. Item number 4 is a resolution approving the closure of an east-west and north-south paper alley located approximately 126.8 feet east of the intersection of the north line of Central Avenue with the east line of South Cooper Street. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is SAC 24-06.
Madam Vice Chair, you recognize.
was a favorable recommendation, and there were not any issues expected with this, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Carlisle recused. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canale, yes.
That item passes. Please call item number 5.
Item number 5 is a resolution pursuant to Chapter 9.6 of the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, approving a special use permit at the subject property located at 1344 East Shelby Drive. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The case number is SUP 24-44.
Madam Vice Chair, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met, recommended approval. There were some amendments that were made, and they were agreed upon. We had council people to even visit the location. So there was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Thank you. That item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Spinoza. Mr. Ragsdale, do you or the applicant want to go over the amendments?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, Brett Ragsdale with DPD. Got the amendments pulling up here on the screen right now. So the amendments can be seen in red at the bottom of the screen. So the first is that no certificate of appropriateness, or certificate of occupancy will be issued until these amendments are met. There is additional landscaping that will be along Feronia Road and also in the parking area. The exterior building materials will be repaired or replaced. All the tint on the windows would be removed. Any abandoned concrete bus stops, benches, sign bases, bollards, etc. would be removed. All signs would be brought up to the current requirements of UDC Chapter 4.9. The parking lot will be restriped and sealed. All existing fencing will be repaired or replaced. All sales inventory of cars will be located behind the fenced-in area, and the signage and interior lighting shall be LED lighting, and an active security system with cameras shall be provided.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Ragsdale. Colleagues, anybody have any questions, comments? Madam Comptroller, please prepare the voting screen. Members, please cast your votes.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canale, yes.
That item passes.
Thank you.
Madam Comptroller, please call item 36 off of our add-on agenda, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 36 is a resolution pursuant to Chapter 9.6 of the Memphis and Shelby County Unified Development Code, approving a special use permit at the subject property located at 2401 Harbor Avenue. This resolution is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. There is a request for same-night minutes. The case number is SUP 24-45.
Madam Vice Chair, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. There was a community meeting that was held, and they were in favor of this. The committee also met, and there was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for 36.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. And Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to item 16 in the MLGW fiscal consent agenda.
Item number 16 is a resolution approving the execution, delivery, and performance of the Second Amendment to the 2018 Natural Gas Supply Agreement with Public Energy Authority of Kentucky for the sale and purchase of natural gas and other documents respecting the proposed natural gas prepayment transaction. There is a request for same night minutes. Item number 17, and that was item number 16. Item number 17 is a resolution approving the execution, delivery, and performance of the Second Amendment to the 2019 Natural Gas Supply Agreement with the Public Energy Authority of Kentucky for the sale and purchase of natural gas and other documents respecting the proposed natural gas prepayment transaction, and this also has a request for same night minutes. Item number 18 is a resolution awarding contract number 12556, 2-18-inch XHP replacements, weavers to Gill Inspection to Mid-South Engineering Consultants in the funded not to exceed amount of $984,660, and this also has a request for same night minutes. Item number 19 is a resolution awarding contract number 12500, 2-18-inch XHP natural gas pipeline replacement to Equix Energy Services LLC in the funded amount of $28,822,252.17, and this also has a request for same night minutes. Moving on to item number 20, it's a resolution approving change number 7 to contract number 11996, operator qualification training with Veriforce LLC to ratify and renew the current contract in the funded amount of $34,699. Item number 21 is a resolution awarding a purchase number for 10 200 kilowatt generators to Direct Connections, Inc. in the amount of $849,600. Item number 22 is a resolution awarding contract number 12508, Water Valve and Hydrant Survey to Xylem Dewatering Solutions, doing business as Water Services in the funded not to exceed amount of $8,800,000. Item number 23 is a resolution awarding contract number 12570, Davis Aerator Building Screens Replacement, solicited under contract number C2724 to Grinder, Tabber, and Grinder, Inc., in the funded amount of $221,292.12. Item number 24 is a resolution awarding purchase order for a 750 kilowatt generator to Thompson Machinery Commerce Corporation in the amount of $222,621. Item number 25 is a resolution approving change number 3 to contract number 12069, ARC FM viewer replacement with SSP Innovations to change the current contract in the funded amount of $233,694.69. Item number 26 is a resolution approving change number 2 to contract number 12569, Trend Micro Enterprise Support Services, formerly contract number C2593, with Exent LLC to renew the current contract in the funded amount of $81,422.62. Item number 27 is a resolution awarding purchase order for a 24-inch natural gas filter separator horizontal assembly to Brighter Days and Nights, Inc., in the funded amount of $270,782.68. And finally, item number 28 is a resolution approving change number 3 to contract number 12289, Independent Claims Adjuster Services with Horton and Associates of Memphis to increase and renew the current contract in the funded amount of $90,000. And this concludes the MLGW fiscal consent.
Well done. Councilman Espinosa, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Committee met recommends approval, and I so move.
MLGW fiscal consent was moved by Espinosa, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen. Members, please cast your votes for MLGW fiscal consent.
Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us back to the consent agenda, starting with item number 7.
Thank you. Item number 7 is up for second reading. The ordinance number is 5928. It is sponsored by the administration. Item number 8 is also up for second reading. The ordinance number is 5932. This is sponsored by Councilman Carlisle. Item number 9 is also up for second reading. This ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The ordinance number is 5929. Item number 10 is also up for second reading. The ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The ordinance number is 5930. Item number 11 is also up for second reading. This ordinance is sponsored by the Division of Planning and Development. The ordinance number is 5931. In our Engineering Division, item number 12, a resolution approving the final plat for Alliance Crisis Youth Center for well-being and accepting bond as security. There is a request for same night minutes. The contract number is CR 5470. Item number 13 is a resolution approving the engineering plans for SCFL Memphis East Holmes Road and accepting bond as security. There is a request for same night minutes. The contract number is CR-5471. Item number 14 is a resolution accepting public improvements for UTHSC Orleans Station and releasing bond. There is a request for same night minutes. The contract number is 5382. Item number 15 is a resolution accepting public improvements for Grays Creek Apartments, Amherst Plan Development Area 5, Phase 1, and releasing the bond. There's a request for same night minutes also. The contract number is 5445. And that concludes our consent agenda items.
Thank you, Madam Comptroller. Vice Chair, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met, recommends approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen, Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for the consent agenda.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Chairman Canali, yes.
Walker, yes.
Please show Councilmember Walker is voting yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to item 33 in our add-ons.
Item number 33 is a resolution to approve the allocation, appropriation, and transfer of a total of $600,624 from multiple completed CIP projects to new FY25 CIP project number PK04020, Westwood Pool Repairs Contract Reconstruction, District 6, Super District 8, This resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same-night minutes.
Councilman Warren, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Committee met, recommended approval wholeheartedly, and I so move.
Item was moved by Warren, seconded by Spinoza. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for 33.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 34.
Item number 34 is an appointment to the Health, Education, and Housing Facility Board, Courtney Melton Fant. And there is a request for same-night minutes.
Councilwoman Easter Thomas.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met, recommends approval for same-night minutes, and I so move.
Moved by Easter Thomas, seconded by Spinoza. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen.
Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Please show Councilmember Cooper Sutton is voting yes. Councilmember Rhonda Logan is voting yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. And Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 35.
Item number 35 is a resolution for approval to hire a special attorney pursuant to ordinance number 5294 to file suit on behalf of the city regarding extraordinary litigation. All council districts, this resolution is sponsored by the administration, and there is a request for same-night minutes.
Madam Vice Chair, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Item was moved by Swearingen, Washington, seconded by Warren. Seeing no member in the queue, please prepare the voting screen. Colleagues, please cast your votes for 35.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. White, yes. And Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please take us to item number 29 in the regular agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item number 29 is an ordinance to amend Title 10, Chapter 20, Miscellaneous Offenses and Provisions of the Code of Ordinances of Memphis, Tennessee, to add provisions relative to the regulation of deadly weapons and extreme protection orders. Up for third and final reading, ordinance number 5926 is sponsored by council members Cooper Sutton, Easter Thomas, Ford, Green, Logan, Smiley, Spinoza, Walker, Warren, Swearingen, Washington, White, and Canali. And there is a request for same-night minutes.
Madam Vice Chair, you recognize.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation, and I so move.
Colleagues, the item's being passed out now if you want to quickly review it. But I don't see any members in the queue. It's moved by Swearingen, Washington, seconded by Warren. Please prepare the voting screen. Yep. Madam Comptroller, please note that that was as amended.
Thank you, sir. And we're prepared for you to sign that tonight. Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen, Washington, yes. Chairman Canali, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 30.
Item number 30 is an ordinance to name the Ed Rice Community Center Pool for Ossie Lewis Jr., Up for third and final reading, ordinance number 5927 is sponsored by the Memphis City Council, and there is a request for same-night minutes.
Councilman Warren, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Committee met, recommended approval, and I so move.
Item was moved by Warren, seconded by Swearingen Washington. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for item 30. Members, please cast your votes.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canale, yes.
That item passes. Madam Comptroller, please call item 32.
Item number 32 is a resolution requesting the approval for the sale in the amount of $3,000 of a parcel located at 272 Jacoby Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, Shelby County, Tennessee, and further described as parcel ID 035-105-0008, District 6, Super District 8. This resolution is sponsored by the administration.
Vice Chair, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. The committee met. There was a favorable recommendation for this sale, and I so move.
Madam Comptroller, will you please update the screen to item 32? All right. Moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Warren. Members, please cast your votes for item 32.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. Chairman Canale, yes.
That item passes. That brings us to our same night minute items. Vice Chair, would you please read the same night minute items into the record?
Thank you, Chairman. Those same night minutes are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, and 36. And I so move.
Same night minutes was moved by Swearingen Washington, seconded by Green. Seeing no members in the queue, please prepare the voting screen for special item 1, which will be same night minutes. Members, please cast your votes.
Cooper Sutton, yes. Easter Thomas, yes. Ford, yes. Green, yes. Logan, yes. Spinoza, yes. Walker, yes. Warren, yes. Swearingen Washington, yes. White, yes. Chairman Canale, yes.
That item passes. Colleagues, this brings us to the end of our agenda where we will hear public comments. If you would, please come to the center podium as I call your name. Give us your name and address. You have 2 minutes. We're going to start with Dennis Clark.
Mic check. Thank you. I'm Dennis Clark. I'm originally from Arlington, Tennessee. I always had problems when I had to celebrate Black History Month with my family because I'm mixed racial heritage. So I had white grandparents and black grandparents. So I came here today to ask the city council, well, maybe you don't know, but I just wanted, maybe you could probably, hopefully, guide me in the right direction. Sometimes, especially, people get a bad rap from history based on who wrote it or what was known or what was said about the person. And we already know, and I'm from the county, I'm from the country, Arlington, Tennessee. So we're interested in getting the statue for Nathan Bedford Forrest. Because Nathan Bedford Forrest, he was a slaver, but there are a lot of other slavers too that didn't get the rap that he got based on, well, we won't go into that. But we know the city of Memphis don't want the statue. So if at all possible, we'd like to take the statue maybe and just take it to the country, out in Shelby County. We got a little spot for it. And if you could maybe guide me in the right direction as to who do we talk to about getting it, I'd love it. And I represent a lot of family members that look like me, but we still are related to Nathan Bedford Forrest and Andrew Jackson and a lot of other people from Shelby County. And thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Clark, for being here. Thank you for your comments. Yes, sir.
Who might I, or I don't know, it's my first time coming. So who would I talk to, Mr. Chairman, about getting the information about the statue for Nathan Bedford Forrest?
I'd be happy to speak with you. If you get one of my cards from staff, we have any of my cards down here?
Thank you.
Will somebody give Mr. Clark one of my cards, please? Thank you. Pamela Moses? Name and address for the record, please.
Greetings, Pamela Moses, 2383 Jackson. I want to say that today I stand before you not just as a voice, but as a representative of those who have been overlooked and marginalized. If I don't pay my utility bill, my lights get cut off. That's the reality for many people in Memphis. We rely on programs like CSA to help us keep our lights on and help us to survive. So to see people that are not from here be welcomed and they haven't paid their utility bills, that creates a problem for me. Let me be clear, we are not naive in Memphis. We know when a city is being sold out in the backroom deals brokered by the Chamber of Commerce. Memphis is a rich city with rich history where Dr. King's dream was nurtured amidst his struggle and the city's struggle. We are the descendants of the civil rights movement, and we will not be silent while $1 trillion infrastructure project is set up for billionaires at the expense of our community. Councilwoman White this morning offered a solution of leasing, but it fell on deaf ears. This is a smart and intelligent approach that prioritizes the community's needs. And I want to say this to Mr. Musk and President Trump, because I know you're listening and I know you're watching. If we have to, we will take necessary legal actions to stop this whole thing. Mr. Musk can be sued, because TVA, it's a federal thing, and I know a lot about it. I've been working with and against them for over a decade. So let it be loud and clear. Memphis is not for sale. And just like you tabled it this morning and you're absent, Mr. Smiley, we know what's going on. And anybody that got paid but didn't take care of the community, you can all be in oversight committees in D.C. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moses. Cherie Hoffman.
Hello, Chairman, City Council members, and staff. My name is Sherry Hoffman, and I'm an attorney, a dog mom, and a Memphis Animal Services approved dog foster. There are many challenges and difficulties involving our animal shelter. I want to speak about two which affect both animals and the community. Spay and neuter. We have an explosion of stray dogs in our community. These dogs often end up in our overcrowded shelter, and tragically too many, are euthanized. Our current ordinance provides that all dogs over the age of 6 months must be neutered and spayed. There are limited exceptions, but they're not relevant here today. With little or no enforcement, the problem just gets worse. Memphis Animal Shelter picks up the strays, which are mostly good dogs, and they don't have room enough or employees enough, which is another problem, to take care of the animals. So they are euthanized simply for space and then sent to the city dump. We cannot euthanize our way out of this problem. The ordinance states that sterilization is only mandatory upon a second violation. Sterilization should be mandatory upon the first violation, and I think you can figure out why. I met with District Attorney Steve Mulroy, and we had a productive discussion about the ways his office can help. We have some other great ideas I would like to share with you at another time. I want to stress that we are not blind to the knowledge that these issues are mostly in our underserved communities, and we must be able to provide help, not just punishment. Strays can pose safety concerns for both humans and other animals. Many strays means few or no vaccinations and more disease, as was seen recently with our outbreak of distemper at the shelter, resulting in 100 dogs being euthanized. Spay and neuter can cut down on costs associated with animal control and shelter overcrowding, saving taxpayer dollars. Collaboration and communication. The success or failure of stray dog and shelter problems in this community depends on one essential principle: collaboration between the rescue community, the mayor's office, the city council, and Memphis Animal Services. This communication has been virtually non-existent. So I ask you now, what do we need to do to get meetings with you so that we can all be creative and come up with solutions? The Memphis Animal Services...
Ms. Hoff, we need to wrap it up, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have for you, I have passed out my comments and my speech for all of you to have.
Thank you.
If somebody will pass it out.
Yes, ma'am. We'll make sure everybody gets a copy.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Fabiola Francis.
Hello again, members of City Council. Thank you for having me this evening. You know, you don't have to be an animal lover to know that we have a problem in our city. We cannot continue to blame others, previous administrations, previous directors, or this administration. We cannot turn a blind eye to the problem of abandoned and stray dogs in our city. It is irresponsible, it is unethical, and it's also cruel. We ask that the mayor come up with his 90-day plan follow-up. We ask that the city council get involved. All we need is one of you to come on board with us, to follow up with the mayor and the director and have clarity. We need communication and transparency. When was the last time the shelter was audited? When was the last time one of you walked the shelter and see all those beautiful animals waiting for a home? The average spay in Memphis for a 0 to 20-pound animal is $185. 21 to 40 pounds is $205, etc., etc. The Humane Society offers a $55 spay and neuter voucher. You have to go all the way to Farm Road. You know where that is for somebody that doesn't have a vehicle? And then they have to wait. And Spay Memphis has a 3-month wait list. Come on, guys, we can work together on a spay and neuter solution. It won't happen overnight. But I trust that this body of leaders in the administration can work together to find common ground. Don't ignore our emails. Be true to your word. If you say you're gonna do something, please do something. Don't stay silent. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Francis. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your comments. Joe Kent.
Joe Kent, 5111 Flamingo. I do not believe that matter problems go back decades so that we don't know who to hold accountable. But 3 years to the previous racially diverse and bipartisan council, commission, and Shelby County delegation. This is not systemic racism, guys. Previous council for botching oversight and county commission for approving the state sports authority authored funding formula and that is primarily for the Spooner elitist punk families of Memphis. Now, the testimony today, I support Emily Greer and the board, who is working hard, but MATA, regardless of what Greer says, is not being transparent. And TransPro's John Lewis, who I also support, did not get here just 8 days ago. Next, what would Jesus do? Perfect question for the Immaculate Conception's lay priest, Alan Crone. And Sports Authority Chair. I believe Jesus would go straight down to the Sports Authority for recurring matter funding. Now, that is my idea in the current day. All of these chump activist organizations like More for Memphis cannot conceive such an idea. They can't figure that out. Finally, if you want to pray, that's fine. Pray only after you have called out the Spooner Punk elitist families of Memphis. In this way, your performance demonstrates to the divine a commitment of enforcing public accountability. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kent. Colleagues, this brings